Authentic assessment, student directions. Instead of taking a 30-question end-of-year exam, we have crafted a math task especially for you. Here is an opportunity to push yourself and persevere through problem solving. Show us how you best make sense of problems. Low stress. Data from this test will not affect your grades. It is very important that you do try your best because we will be using this data to help plan for next year. You receive your score feedback on or before June 11th. Remember, take your time with all of the questions. Your answers will be used to help plan for next year. Paper and pencil, yes. Please have paper and pencil handy. Calculator, yes. Calculators are allowed on this math task. Independent, yes. Please do not seek help from anyone. Authentic assessment. Let's take a look. At the very top, you will find 3 questions. It's helpful to use these questions as a support while working. What is the question asking? What information is given? And how can I use the information to solve the problem? Next, you will be asked to enter your email address. This should automatically populate for you. Next, please watch the student direction video. The fact that you're hearing my voice right now lets me know that you did in fact watch the student direction video. Select yes, I watched the video. Next, let's check off the items that you have. Do you have scratch paper? Yes, make sure you have scratch paper. Pencil? Of course you need a pencil. Calculator? Yes, make sure you have all 3 items before proceeding. I am finished with page 1. The progress bar lets me know I have completed page 1 of 5. Let's go ahead and select next. You will notice this math task is separated into 3 parts: Task A, Task B, and Task C. Let's look at Task A. You are asked to watch the video clip, examine the diagrams, and then answer questions A1, A2, A3, and A4. Watch the video clip, carefully examine these diagrams, and indicate by selecting yes, I have watched the video clip and I examined the 2 diagrams. Now it's time to answer the questions. When you come to a question, you may find that it's helpful that you go back and look at the information again. Once you find your information, carefully make your choices. We are now done with Task A, and we're ready to move on. The progress bar lets me know I have completed page 2 of 5. Next. Next, we have Task B. In this section, you will be asked to answer questions B1 and B2. Read the information and input your answer. Explain your process. And continue. We are now finished with Task B. Do you notice how quickly I'm moving through these questions? Make sure you do the exact opposite. Take your time with each question, please. The progress bar lets me know I've completed page 3 of 5. I'm going to go ahead and select next. Task C. This is our 3rd and final task. In this section, you will be asked to answer questions C1 and C2. Use the information below to answer questions C1 and C2. I am now complete with task C. Let's go ahead and select next. The final page is student feedback. Simply read the question and answer honestly. Once you have completed the student feedback, you may select submit, or you may want to go back and double check your work. You can go back to any section and review your answers. Once you're confident with your answer choices, select next until you reach the final page. Finally, submit. After submitting, you will see Authentic Math Assessment. Your response has been recorded. Remember, you'll receive your score on or before June 11th. Your teacher will share the math task date and the math task link with you. Do not close the browser before you submit. Your work will not be saved. This is not a timed test. That means you can take your time with each and every question. You may navigate back to review answers before submitting. Once submitted, you cannot make changes. Thank you in advance